What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the MU Stand. King Gamer here. How's everybody doing? This is your latest Manchester United news. So it seems like Cristiano Ronaldo has told Manchester United he wanted to leave because he does not believe the club can actually win the Premier League next season. He wants to also play in the Champions League. What do you guys think about that? Stu G says, holy shit, shame we couldn't get a straight swap with a top striker at the club. You're saying he's better than nothing. Plenty top clubs may consider that. I believe a lot of clubs will go for Cristiano. I don't know how we can replace him. Can you guys hear me? I think I'm having trouble with the microphone here. Fish Finger, how's it going? So, Ronaldo has decided to leave. What do you think? What's gonna happen to this team? I'm really devastated. To be honest with you, I did not expect Cristiano would leave Manchester United at this moment in time when we needed him the most. And I don't think we have time to actually replace Cristiano. Fishfinger says, wish we got Darwin now. I mean, Darwin Núñez has been gone in the past I don't know how many weeks. Liverpool have signed him. Man City has strengthened as well. But if I'm Cristiano, to be honest, I cannot blame him. I mean, how many years does he have left now? He probably has 1 or 2 at the max to be at the highest level, to be playing in the highest level in the top team. So he's looking at this Manchester United team and he's thinking, what am I going to do with this team? Because they're not signing anyone. They don't have the ambition to match his ambition. It's just crazy how this Manchester United club has fallen apart here. And I don't think we can find a replacement before the transfer window closes. Who is in the transfer market right now that we can sign? I don't see any striker that can come in and give us 18 to 20 goals per season. Or are we gonna rely on Martial being one of the leading strikers in the team? Liam Gaming says United don't want him sold. I agree they don't want him sold, but if Cristiano wants to leave, I don't think you can keep him. It's just really, really difficult to keep a player the caliber he is. There's no way you can keep a player like Cristiano. If he wants to leave, he will leave. We've seen it before. I mean, it happened at Juventus. Juventus didn't want to sell him. I mean, they did not want to sell him. But he said, I wanted to leave, and he left. And they were just running around to find a replacement, and they couldn't find a replacement. I think they brought in Moise Kean from PSG. They had to deal with that because he let them know at the last minute that he was leaving. El Costas says Ronaldo is a clown. What makes you say that? I mean, you are entitled to your opinion, but you must provide more evidence than just saying that he's a clown. Tell him now. You must not be a United fan. Are you a United fan? Because I don't think Manchester United fans are happy about letting go of Cristiano Ronaldo without a replacement. Really don't know that. Obviously, Ronaldo has no agreement to join another club. I mean, his agent, George Mendes, is looking around to find him a club. He's yet to find a club that can actually afford him and that can actually sign him and give him a Champions League football next season or the coming season. What are the clubs that he could go possibly? I mean, I think he could go to Napoli is one of them that is considered. He can also go to Chelsea. I believe Chelsea can take him. Bayern Munich is another one that I think he might be able to go and actually play in the Champions League. Fishfinger says at least Bruno might get back to his best. Do you think it was Bruno that was causing... I mean, do you think it's Cristiano that was causing Bruno not to perform at the highest level? I don't believe that. I really don't believe that. Let me just sort this out really quickly. I think... But really, when you think about what's going on now at Manchester United, it's just scary. Looking at the future is really, really scary because this board does not know what to do. We are actually struggling to sign players. And the only player we signed is, what was his name? Malacia? A left back? I mean, we already have 2 left backs in the team. I don't think why we should be signing another left back. That was not actually our weakest point. Fishfinger says PSG. Yes, I think he could go to PSG, but PSG cannot. I mean, they can't keep Neymar, Cristiano, Messi, and Mbappe in the same team. That is just not realistic. I really don't see that happening. Unless of course they're willing to sell Neymar. In that case, they can actually bring in Cristiano to form a partnership with Messi, but that would be just unrealistic. To be honest, that would just be unrealistic. El Costas says, I'm not happy, but I'm mad. Of course. I mean, I don't think any United fan is happy with what's going on today. Nobody expected this news to come out, and it just broke like in an hour. Bruno, Fishfinger says Bruno played crap at Portugal when he was really good for us. That's a great point. But Bruno is a stat merchant, to be honest with you. Bruno wastes a lot of chances. If you look at last season, he barely created nothing, really. And I don't think Bruno would start, especially under Ten Hag. I don't think he would start because if we buy De Jong and Eriksen, I don't see Bruno starting. Like, he could start, but it's not automatic. Abdullah Ahmed says, shame on Glazers. I agree with Abdullah. I mean, the Glazers family has been destroying this Manchester United team for the past decade, I would say. Each year, it is just getting worse and worse and worse. And there is nothing we can do as a fan. There is nothing we can do to stop that. Unless, of course, I mean, massive or huge fans get together and probably not buy any Man United stuff or not go to the games, not go into the stadiums. That's the only way that can actually happen, because the Glazers are destroying this team. By the way, guys, smash a like on the video, and if you are new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to bring you the latest Manchester United news. What do you guys think? I mean, who can we get now? I don't see any replacement in the transfer market. Who can we get now? I'm just puzzled. It's really, really difficult to understand that, to find any striker in the market. The top two strikers are gone. So Man City got one of them and Liverpool got the other one. How can we let Cristiano, Cavani, Mata, Matic, all these experienced players, I'm talking about experienced players, and get them replaced with who? Is Rashford gonna step up and be the striker of the team? I don't think so. I really don't think he can do the job. Martial, we've tried it before. He's in and out. He's not consistent. Really hard to rely on Martial the entire season. Not to mention, we're trying to compete. We're trying to compete with Arsenal, Chelsea, and Tottenham for that top 4 position. Because forget about winning the league. I mean, we are miles away from Liverpool and Man City. It's gonna be really, really difficult to compete with those two teams. But we just need to focus on Arsenal, Spurs, West Ham. These are the teams that actually next season, these are the teams that we're gonna be competing against. A very devastating news. El Costa says Ronaldo is 37. We need a young talent. I kind of agree with that. Yes, we do need a young talent. But at the moment, we don't have anybody available to replace Cristiano with. Do we? I mean, I don't see anyone. If I'm Manchester United, I'll try to keep him. To be honest, I'll try to force him to stay. But it's probably impossible to actually make him stay. Let me try to bring this up on the screen. So as you can see, Cristiano tells Manchester United that he wants to leave. Ronaldo hopes for more ambition and wants Champions League football. Definitely, that's something that we cannot offer. I mean, we can't offer any Champions League football. He has never played. I mean, think about this. He has never played a Europa League in his entire career. And now at 37, we're gonna make Cristiano play a Europa League. It's just sad. To be honest with you, it's really sad to see that. To see from one of the greatest players of all time to be playing a Europa League. I don't expect him to stay, really. Especially if he gets an offer from a Champions League team. He's definitely not going to stay. I'm really surprised that it has actually taken this long to come out. But I'm worried about Manchester United. Get involved in the chat, guys. What do you guys think about Cristiano leaving Manchester United? And where and what position are we actually going to finish in the Prem next season? El Costa says, because we don't have money to buy a good striker like Nunes and Haaland. I don't think money was the issue. I think the issue was we don't offer Champions League football. So that's the reason why these players have decided to join other teams. I'm also concerned about Jong joining Manchester United now, because if another team comes up that can offer Champions League football, he might as well go. So it's not a great place to be as a Manchester United fan at the moment. CBS also reporting this, that Cristiano Ronaldo requests Manchester United exit. Lisandro Martinez. Are we actually gonna get Lisandro Martinez? But really, in my opinion, losing a player like Cristiano and you bringing in a left back and Lisandro Martinez, if we can actually get him, I mean, that's a downgrade in my opinion. This team looks a lot weaker than last season. We need to sign players, and we need to sign players ASAP. Yeah, Man City, the likes of Man City and Liverpool are signing players left and right, and we standing there and looking, not doing anything. Is it just me that is actually feeling like this, or do you guys feel the same way? Let me know in the chat. Let me know your thoughts and what you think is gonna happen to Manchester United. I see that Fishfinger says we're gonna finish 4th. I hope so, but I don't think the team is capable of finishing 4th. At the moment, as things stand, I mean, we cannot finish in the top 4. Our squad is not ready to be competing with the likes of Tottenham, Man City, Liverpool. Forget Man City and Liverpool. Tottenham, Chelsea, West Ham. These are the teams that we're going to be competing against, and Arsenal. El Costa says, last season we finished 2nd without Ronaldo. What happened this season? See, this is what I disagree with a lot of fans. A lot of fans wants to get back to me and say, okay, we finished the season 2nd last season without Cristiano, and he's the reason why now this season the team struggled. I completely disagree. I think it's a completely different situation. Last season, Liverpool had the entire team injured. The entire defense and midfield were injured. Not to mention, we played every match almost empty stadiums with no pressure. And we know these players can shine without pressure. We know that for sure, they do that. But looking at last season, I think Chelsea was struggling, Arsenal was struggling, and then Tottenham did not have Conte, did not have a best of season last season, if you remember. That is the reason why United finished 2nd. It's not because we were actually good, it's because the teams around us were really shit. That's the reason why we finished 2nd. David Austin came out and said Ronaldo wants to play in the Champions League and fight for the top honors in the final stage of his career, which doesn't feel likely at Manchester United, obviously. Obviously, it's not happening at Man U. He also broke the news saying that Cristiano wants to leave Manchester United. I believe the likes of Fabrizio Romano and all this big journalists are coming out and saying that. Okay, Fabrizio, I mean, he put this on July 1st that we've almost completed the signature of Malacia at Manchester United. He already said, here we go. But I'm concerned about the team. Malacia is not the solution to Manchester United. Okay, this just happened 1 hour ago. But the Barcelona president, Laporta, said this on De Jong. There are many clubs that wants him, not just Manchester United. This is what I was saying earlier. This is what I'm worried about. We have no intention of selling him. He wants to stay. I'm going to do everything to keep Frenkie, but there's also a salary issue and that would have to be adjusted. So Barcelona president just came out and said that Frenkie de Jong will be staying. And they have no intention of selling him. You're looking at it. I mean, Fabrizio Romano tweeted this 1 hour ago. And this is what my concern was earlier on. This was the issue I had with this team because the team cannot be trusted. They said all summer long we were chasing De Jong, and now there's a chance that we could lose Frenkie de Jong. Frenkie de Jong can actually stay at Barcelona. El Cosa says, let's give Ronaldo to Bayern and get Lewandowski. I don't think you're going to get Lewandowski. I don't think Lewandowski actually wants to come to Manchester United. That is not possible. His heart is set on Barcelona. I think he's pushing really, really hard to complete his move to Barcelona. Okay, I think these are our latest news of the day. But let me know your thoughts, guys. What do you guys think about Manchester United? How's it gonna look in the summer? And what's gonna happen to this team without Cristiano Ronaldo? We know he saved us a lot. He saved us all season. I don't know how many games that he actually saved this Manchester United team. And obviously he doesn't want to spend his last 2 years playing in the Europa League and competing for a top 4 finish. El Cosa says 1 month for De Jong. Exactly. I fully agree. I'm with you. I really don't understand how we spend an entire month on a player that does not want to come to Manchester United. These are just facts. I mean, I'm not creating this. I'm not coming up with these things. These are facts. The player came out, De Jong came out and said his heart is to stay at Barcelona, that he loves Barcelona, he wants to stay. But it looks like Barcelona are forcing De Jong to leave the club because they cannot afford his salary. His wages are really high. I think he gets a lot of money per week. El Cosas is asking any news for Anthony. Anthony, let me just quickly check on Anthony. What do we have? What do we have on Anthony? Let me check. Give me a sec. So the latest we have on Anthony is that Anthony, Man United would not pay 70 million for Ajax. And basically Ajax won't negotiate. until United come up with 70 million. Blah, blah, blah. Erik Ten Hag's dream of being reunited with Ajax, Anthony, would appear to be over if a new report is to be believed. By the way, we lost the likes of Cavani, Juan Mata, Jesse Lingard, and Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood is still suspended, so we don't know what's going to happen to him. But we might actually need Mason Greenwood now, because without Cristiano, I don't think any other player can score goals in that team. Okay. Let me know, guys, what position do you think Manchester United will finish next season? I want to know how many people can actually say we can finish in the top 4. I really don't think we can finish in the top 4 currently. With the current squad we have, I really don't believe we can finish top 4. But let me know, guys, if you think we can finish in the top 4. Let me just check if so it looks like United are not responding to this news. I just went ahead and checked if United has responded to this rumor that Cristiano wants to leave. They've actually yet to respond for that. Have you guys started looking at the news related to Ten Hag's training methods and the formation that he wants to play? So here's the thing. Are we going to rely on the likes of these kids next season? Okay, Martial could be useful, but I really don't think that we can compete with the current team we have. It's just not possible. I don't think it's possible at all. Okay, I think these are, preseason started like 2 or 3 days ago. And looking at the squad, I'm not impressed, to be honest. Okay, that's a big plus to have Donny back to the team, but is he enough? Don't you think that we need to sign more players in the middle of the park? Or are we just going to rely on Fred and McTominay next season? And there are talks about Wan-Bissaka staying at the club, that Erik Ten Hag is going to give him another chance. I really don't think that is necessary. I mean, you cannot give Wan-Bissaka another chance. This guy, we've seen it before. We've seen him now for 2 or 3 seasons. He cannot pass the ball. He cannot cross the ball. He's not the modern fullback. What he can do is just defend. Even defensively, he's good at like defending one-on-ones, but he's not actually good at defending. Positional. He doesn't have the positional sense. He doesn't read danger. He just, I don't know how we played 50 million for Wan-Bissaka. we're gonna have to blame Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for that. But yeah, guys, I just want to bring you this news. Let me know your thoughts about Cristiano leaving Manchester United. Should we sign a new striker? And if we do, who would be your striker? I want your opinion. I want your thoughts. I want your feelings. Put it in the comments below the video. And let me know if you have any questions about Manchester United. We're going to try to bring you the latest news. And yeah. Thanks. Thank you all for joining. Thanks everyone for joining. I'll see you soon. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and smash a like on the video. Talk to you soon. Peace.